Hi, welcome to this quick video on angles to use in product photography. Now, the reason we want to use multiple angles is because when people see a product in real life, they like to touch it, they like to look at the different sides and get a complete idea of what it is they're going to be getting. So in a photo, obviously we want to replicate what they naturally do and feel at the same time, which actually starts with the first tip, which is all about taking side-on shots, like 90 degrees. This is really good for clothing or materials because you can see the thread sort of poking out, so it sort of replicates their desire to touch it. A second one is obviously 360 images. Now I've got another video and article on how to take 360 images with an app, but basically you get a turntable, you have the app, and it takes multiple pictures as the product turns the turntable. You know, you've seen these things in the sort of the Nike shoes and all that sort of thing. It just gives people more of a complete idea of what it is they're going to be buying. The third one, what people don't tend to use, is above. Again, for the same reason. Just give them that extra point of view which they'd want. Same goes for head on, but with the head on view you want it to actually take up about 80% of the entire image with white background so that it becomes a focal point. The same goes for the rear and side on images. A last one I want to bring up in this video is close-ups. Like especially on art, you want to have close-up on special details, or even on jeans you might have a close-up on like the zip or the pockets or special details. Especially if you're selling second-hand, you want to have close-up on the floors so that people have their expectations set, so that when they buy it they don't end up with a nasty surprise which is going to end up having them return it. One more I'll throw in actually while thinking about it is scale images. So if you're selling a really small toy, having it next to sort of a penny piece or 50 pence piece or whatever is going to give them a really good idea of how big it is, which is more powerful than having it just in the description, because you know, a picture's worth 1,000 words, let's put it that way. People believe what they see more than what you tell them. So yeah, just use these different angles. I've got a more comprehensive list of angles and how to use them, why to use them, in my article I've linked in the description. So yeah, check that out quickly and let me know what you think. Cheers, bye.